That sound you hear? Fans of General Hospital's Spencer and Trina cheering. Why? Because the couple's biggest obstacle, his treacherous ex, Esme, was apparently just sent to the bottom of the ocean. We'd all known for a while now that the episode airing on Wednesday, January 31, was set to be the last in which we'd see Nicholas Alexander Chase Spencer for at least a little while. The rising star needed a little time away from his Port Charles duties in order to film the mini-series Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Given that Chaves will be playing Lyle, whose name is right there in the title, it was obviously going to require him to take a bit of a break from his daytime role. Heading into Spencer's final episode, we couldn't quite deduce how things would play out aboard the yacht he'd rented for what was supposed to be a romantic getaway in Paris. But things spiraled quickly out of control during the course of the fast-paced hour. In the final moments, Esme plunged a drug-filled syringe into Spencer, then turned, intent upon doing the same to Trina. Before she could achieve her evil goal, however, Spencer rose up, grabbed his psycho ex, and, as they struggled, went overboard with her by episode's end. It became apparent why Tabyana Ali, Trina, had, during an interview with Soap Opera Digest, warned that fans should take their blood pressure pills. But we're now left to wonder whether this was indeed Esme's swan song, or she might rise like the proverbial, if very wet, phoenix. After all, she is the daughter of Heather Weber and Ryan Chamberlain, both of whom were, at one point or another, mistakenly declared dead. Heck, despite Ryan supposedly being really, most sincerely dead, we're not entirely convinced that's the case. We know that Chaves is slated to return to the canvas once Monsters has completed shooting. But there's no word on whether Esme and portrayer Avery Pohl will be returning. Might Esme have survived her plunge into the frigid waters only to wind up holding Spencer captive? If so, Pohl might well be off-screen until such time as Chaves is ready to return.